Honorable John Conyers Jr. of Michigan, honorary host of tonight's event.
Mr. Ambassador, to all the Erteguns, younger and older, to my distinguished colleagues in the Congress that have joined me tonight, naturally as a senior member of Congress, I have a long list of things that I could talk with you about tonight. But fortunately, I want to hear the music too. This great coming together is another historic moment in jazz, as a matter of fact. I'm reminded of so many parts of my growing up and development, both in Detroit and here in Washington, that I will only mention one little incident that involved John Coltrane, whom I have elected as the greatest beneficiary and genius of progressive jazz in the history of this great part of our culture. And that was when, as a member of the Fort Belvoir Officer Candidate School, I would come here to Club Caverns. And the first time I ever saw John Coltrane personally, and I got to know him much better later, was when he was playing here in Washington, D.C. When I was in the service, I'd stay at the Kappa Alpha Psi house on our street and enjoy this great music. The African-American contribution to jazz is, of course, obvious. But what has moved me and my colleagues is that around the world, jazz is played and reinterpreted by so many other people. And it is a global music at this point, going through transitions because of the improvisational quality of the music. It has to go through changes. Well, I'll tell you one more. I'll tell you just about the dumbest thing I've ever done musically. It was the last time that I saw John Coltrane alive. His wife, Alice Coltrane, was playing in Detroit. And by that time, John Coltrane had moved into a different music. And I had the audacity to tell him during the break that he wasn't playing the way that I had always appreciated him. And to my amazement, John Coltrane apologized to me and explained as patiently as he could that this music is transitional and that he can't stay in the same place. I don't know, well, I've probably been enjoying some beverages or something. But I have never forgiven myself for telling the person that I have admired musically, Donald, more than anybody else, that I didn't appreciate when he was not living. And his wife Alice was playing the piano with him to boot. And so we come here tonight in a spirit of globalism. Here's a country that hosted James Baldwin for 5 years. Here's a country who has appreciated this music for so long. And here in our country, this music now is a staple. And the universities, Howard in particular, but many others as well, are all making this contribution. And so, what are you doing, Chairman Conyers, in terms of all of this? Well, I hear Ambassador Tan to merely announce to you that all of you will now be studying jazz under my tutelage from this point on, because everybody should understand the music. And as we do in Judiciary Committee, all in favor say aye, all opposed leave the room, and so be it. What a great night it is, George Bean, and I'm glad that we're all together. Thank you very much.